Yo, what's up? What's happening? What it is? What it do? Oh, it's been a while. But your boy Ivan G, your nig nog, the nigga up the street. I'm back. Uh yeah, I'm back. And we're gonna have a little fun tonight. Again, we're gonna have a little fun. If you see the title, it's a Pop Your Shit Sunday. We're gonna talk about old ho hoes. And I want to discuss some long, dirty toes, if you will, if you don't mind. But again, this is Ivan G. But first, but first, let me start this out with just for the holidays. It's the holidays. So let me start this out with some traditional holiday Christmas music just for you guys. And it goes a little something like this. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings, say your prayers, cause Sandy Claus is coming tonight. Yeah. And if you don't know, if you can't tell, if you can't tell, I am a little saucy. I am. I'm just a little saucy. I got my favorite. I got my favorite. Old number seven. Old number seven in the Heezy. Oh God. And I always got uh, you know, another favorite, another staple of mine. Mm. Ah. At first, at first I was gonna record this and just put it up. But I said, man, since I ain't just been on here live in a minute, let me go ahead and just chop it up. Let's do it live, just in case. Now, this is a Pop Your Shit Sunday. So hold on, let me do something. Is that it? Hold on. That ain't it. I think that's it. Yeah, yeah. So this is a Pop Your Shit Sunday. So if anybody want to come in here, when you come in here, if you want to pop your shit. By all means, come in here, pop your shit. Because this is a Pop Your Shit Sunday. And we're gonna talk about old dirty ho. No, not we're gonna talk about old ho hoes and long dirty toes. Something that y'all didn't pay attention to. But and I know y'all probably don't give a shit, but I've been going, I just got back from the boot. I just got back from Louisiana Tuesday. And I'm going back to work tomorrow. But just got back from Louisiana for the Thanksgiving holiday. Came home and came home just in time to see my alma mater, the mighty South Oak Cliff Golden Bears, uh, give that work to those Lovejoy, I think it's Leopards, whatever they call Lovejoy. And now they're in the state semifinals. So I just want to give a big up to my mighty South Oak Cliff Golden Bears football team and their coaching staff and everybody over there doing a great job bringing good football back to the Dallas Independent School District. Check them out.
There you go. There you go. Look at them Golden Bears, man.
Yeah, that's right. Them Golden Bears is on the move, man. So one more game, and we're headed to the state championship. So if we win this game Saturday, which is going to be in Abilene, Texas, we go to state. And that is the first time a Dallas independent school, a Dallas independent school has competed for the national championship, for the state championship since 58, dude. It's been that long. It's been no. No, that's wrong because Carter High, and if you're familiar with Carter High, They actually won the state championship in '88, but they took it away from them because of some issues with some of the team players at Carter High. But if you ever seen that movie, they did a whole movie about them called Carter High, and that's another part of the Cliffs, Carter High. But they won state championship in '88, and we still big up Carter High and Oak Cliff for winning that state championship. I think before that it was 1970, but one more win and them Golden Bears from that mighty, mighty South Oak Cliff is headed to the state championship game, my nigga. But anyway, let's get to the topic. I said too much. Let's get to the topic. The title of this show is Old Ho Ho Hoes and Dirty Toes. Now, the reason, and I'm gonna go. There's two ways we're gonna do the dirty toenails. There's two ways we're gonna do it. It's two ways. One is a funny story, something that just happened. Like I said, I just got back Tuesday. This is something that just happened Friday. Fucking Friday. Niggas is still tripping. And then the oh ho ho ho. So I'm gonna do it in reverse. First, I'm gonna talk about the issue with the long dirty toenails. Hold on, let me stop, do something real quick. With the long dirty toenails, because it's two ways that it goes in there. So let's see. Long, and like I said, I'm kind of rusty because I ain't been here in a minute. Long dirty toenails. All right, let me see. Here we go. Now, I want you guys to pay attention to something, man. This is what you're not paying attention to. This is what you ain't paying attention to. This is the bullshit that you ain't paying attention to, man. We all know that the Ahmaud Arbery defendants, they all got guilty verdicts. Some up to 9 counts. Some up to 9 counts, and I think the last guy, he got like 6 or 7 counts. But they all was found guilty, right? But here's the part you're not paying attention to, and this is what bothers me. The defense attorney for those 3 guys, the defense attorney, and I'm going to try to quote this. Let me see. I'm going to try to quote this. Well, I'm just going to paraphrase it. The defense attorney for those 3 defendants that murdered Ahmaud Arbery, the defense attorney alluded to the fact that Ahmaud Arbery made a bad choice when he took his bare feet with long, dirty toenails into that neighborhood of that situation. I'm paraphrasing it. It was so outlandish, just over the top, so outlandish, just so depraved that Ahmaud Arbery's mom had to get up and walk out of the courtroom. That's what you're not paying attention to. You're all happy and this, that, and the third because Ahmaud Arbery, those 3 guys were found guilty, right? You're happy. So now you're like, okay, we got justice. Let's move on. No, because your rights get violated. Your constitutional rights get violated every fucking day. This is just not black people. It's everybody that's ignorant, that's not in the know. Your constitutional rights get violated every day. But you're so busy with work and the little other tedious details that you have to do that you're not concerned with a defense attorney would have the gall, the fucking balls to say some shit like that. In a nationally recognized case, which had racial factors, you could say economic factors. Most certainly it had racial implications. You could say that right off the top. But for a defense attorney, a legal professional, to use that kind of rhetoric in court, that goes beyond racism. It goes beyond racism. And I keep telling you guys whenever I get a chance to go on here, what's up, Jay Savage? Jay Savage says, did she have sandals on? So they said Ahmaud had nigga talk. I was like, man, here's the thing, man. This goes beyond racism. It's elitism. There's a line being drawn, a deep line being drawn in the sand, and it's elitist. It's going to be elitist for, like they say, the haves versus the have-nots, and the have-nots who choose to not exercise their constitutional rights will consistently get their constitutional rights violated every fucking day. Every fucking day. So the uproar should be, how did that defense attorney have the gall to sit there and say that? How could they even drum that up in their minds to say that if he didn't have took those long, dirty toenails into that neighborhood? I'm trying to let me find the how she actually said this shit. I mean, that was some real, I mean, that's unexplainable. Yeah, you want to march and protest and all that to Ahmaud Arbery, but you need to go further. This is an everyday thing. People's rights getting violated, people getting shot. It's an everyday thing now. Some get caught on social media and explode into national prominence, and some don't. There's so many cats from where I'm from that got shot by police in the 90s. And because we didn't have these devices for social media, you can't really tell what happened. I'm serious. And the problem is, if we don't get justice for that one event, we move on. Eventually we move on. But it's what comes after that. Because here's the thing, my mom always said, while we're asleep in our beds, they're thinking of new laws. They're thinking of new ways to constantly not put the foot on your neck, but they're constantly thinking of new laws to keep you down. Constantly, while you're asleep, comfortable, you got your job, you're in your house, you got a place to stay, got food to eat, you think everything is cool. So little things that may seem to not be important may be a violation of your constitutional rights. But you're too busy and you're too unconcerned to address it. So therefore, you have what you have. And I have nothing, I know law enforcement officers. I know some. Some just want to do a good job and go home. They do. But like some of y'all call them race soldiers. Some of them are groomed. Some of them are groomed to get into the system for the benefit of whatever organization they come from. But that wasn't that with Ahmaud Arbery. Those were three, I guess you'd call them, I'm not going to say militiamen that took matters into their own hands. They decided to take matters into their own hands instead of just calling the police and saying, hey, we got a suspicious character. Can you come check this out? Which more than likely had racist implications. Yeah, but now they're found guilty and everybody's cheering and this, that, and the third, but they're not addressing the disrespect of the defense attorney. Because me, myself, I would say, hey, what bar association does that person belong to? Where is it located? Where is that defense attorney's office located? We need to go there. If we're going to protest, we need to go there and have up signs that says, hey, we don't have long, dirty toenails. What up, King Ramon? I see you in here. King Ramon, what's been going on with you, man? I know we ain't chopped it up, nigga. You know how, shit, nigga, me and you was going back and forth, but it is what it is. I've certainly moved on from that. I saw, what was that you did? YouTube Streets. I saw that, bro. I saw that. Big up for that one. Yeah. But here's the thing, you got to address that. If you don't address the little things, they turn into big things. Already, okay. As far as me and you, I've moved on already. Already, I can appreciate that, Ramon. Salute on that. Uh, what are your thoughts on what I'm talking about? Are you familiar with the long, dirty toenail statement that the defense attorney made in defense of those three guys that were involved in the killing of Ahmaud Arbery? Were you aware of that, or were you just glad that they got convicted? Because, like I said, and that's this is just me looking more into it. We have to look more into it, man. Quick Vic, what's up, my dude? Salute, Quick Vic. We have to look into stuff like that. See, y'all get a conviction or something like that. Y'all say, okay, now we got justice, blah blah blah. But the fight for justice is every day. Your citizens, regardless of your race, your constitutional rights get violated every day, and you wonder. And I'm gonna say something. I admire. I'm gonna say this. I admire groups that are all about their constitutional rights. I admire them. And I don't want to call them a group because it was pretty much a theory, but QAnon. I admire that. I admire people who happy holidays. I admire people who not only create a theory, whether it's a conspiracy theory or not, but they get behind it financially. They really believe it and they pursue it. QAnon was a theory that took flight, and people start putting money behind that theory that created somewhat of a political movement. I admire that. That's actually exercising your constitutional rights. That's what that is. The Proud Boys, the Birthers, who else? All these groups that create these theories, create an organization around that theory, put money behind it, and push forward to see their political agenda brought to the forefront. I admire them because that's what this country is about. And if you just sit up and continuously fall up under these same groups, I'm talking to Black people that fall up under these same groups that spit the same rhetoric. These are new theories. QAnon was a brand new theory, or theories. It was a set of theories. A group of them was just in Dallas awaiting for the arrival of JFK Jr. Are you kidding me? But they put the money and the effort and the belief, and now it's a movement. It's a movement. You don't get that. You can't just hold on. Ah. Woo. Now, I know there is an organization based on Black Lives Matter, right? What have their movements been lately? Because right now, it's just a cliche or a slogan. I've seen some of the most degrading, most horrible people, awful people, simply because they're Black and they didn't get their way. They'll sit there and say Black Lives Matter when they started the bullshit in the first place. When they started the bullshit, they're trying to connive and do bullshit. And then when you don't get your way, when your scheme or your scam doesn't work, then you scream Black Lives Matter, your rights were violated as a Black person. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Prove how your rights were violated. It's cool to scream that out, and I'm glad you're screaming it out, but you got to prove that. You got to be just as much involved and knowledgeable of the Constitution as anybody else. You can't guess at it because a lot of behavior that I see is you violate each other's constitutional rights every motherfucking day. Every motherfucking day, y'all violate each other's constitutional rights. Every fucking day, I see it. So how can the people who violate each other's constitutional rights on a daily basis sit here and scream Black Lives Matter? And I'm not downing Black Lives Matter as an organization. They actually put an organization behind a slogan or a theory. Some of y'all don't give a fuck about Black Lives Matter. Y'all just wait till shit somebody somebody of another race probably don't give you the fucking correct change at fucking 7-Eleven or some shit like that. You say, oh, you trying to cheat me. Why you gonna do me like that? Black Lives Matter? Man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Don't let me start going off that. Don't let me do it. I'm gonna do this real quick. Man, shit. Now you do need to know I am a conservative. I am a conservative. My okay, let me put the I've been talking for a while. So there goes the link. I just put the link in there. So if anybody want to come in and chop it up with the G Man, it is a Pop Yo Shit Sunday. Like I said, I've been gone for what? Since last, I know I did something in Louisiana on Thanksgiving. I did a little light stream. But other than that, I ain't been in, there's been a couple of brush ups and skirmishes and all that. And we can take care of that down the line. Or if you're feeling a particular way, you come in here and chop it up with me. Don't mean you're gonna feel better about yourself when you do, but you definitely can come in here and chop it up with me. My God. Anyway, but that's all I'm saying, man. So if you're not going to fully exercise your rights as American citizens, and you may feel because, oh, I'm black, this, that, and the third, you can't feel that way. You cannot feel that way. If you're an American citizen, regardless, exercise your rights to the fullest because everybody else is except you. And you can't make any motherfucking excuses when you get left behind. You can't. You should be flooding those city council offices, those county hearing offices. You should be flooding them. You should be flooding these bar associations when lawyers say he shouldn't have been in that neighborhood with long, dirty toenails. You should be flooding those bar associations and those legal offices saying, hey, we ain't going for that. Everybody else does. They put their theory and their money behind it. They create an organization and they move forward. What's stopping you if you're truly an American? You think because you're an American, as long as you got a job and a place to stay and able to get you some food, no. It's an honor to be able to fight for your constitutional rights every day as an American. You have people coming here, immigrants coming here that don't have what you have. I've worked plenty of jobs with plenty of Nigerians and Middle Easterners, and they're like, man, what are they doing? Man, what they got all this stuff that's been here, and they're not taking, and they come over here and they're taking advantage of it. Jay Savage says that's probably why they were able to catch him. He couldn't run fast enough with them long toes. Say, man, damn, Jay Savage, you going hard in the paint, but it is a Pop Yo Shit Sunday. I can't take that away from you, Jay Savage. It is a Pop Yo Shit Sunday. Come in here and pop your shit. And hey, there are no boundaries on popping your shit. There are no boundaries whatsoever on popping your shit. Come in here and pop your shit. Whether you jump in the live or whether you're in the comments, it's a pop your shit Sunday. And we're gonna talk about some old ho hoes, because that's really what I want to get at, these old ho hoes acting up on YouTube. But I'm gonna get to the basis and the bottom of that. I'm gonna tell you what that's about. Believe me. And once I tell you, you'll be able to look at it and say, damn, that nigga right. Pop your shit. Hold on, let me take a sip. Sippity dear. Oh, that old number 7. It never fails me. That old number 7. Shit, I've been off 2 weeks. I'm working this week, a week and a half, then I'm off again. Young niggas, pull your pants up and cut your toenails. Wipe your nose. Hey, Jay Sam, come on now. Wipe your nose. You clowning. You clowning. But I'm going to just sum that topic up about the long, dirty toenails on the Ahmaud Arbery side with saying this. That is just as much a violation as the killing of Ahmaud Arbery. That is just as much a violation that you should move forward and say, hey, we're not dealing with that, and we damn sure not going to deal with your defense remarks in regards to his long, dirty toenails. That went above, beyond racism. That was elitism. And you're going to start seeing more elitist issues occurring. When you talk about Karens, y'all talk about Karens, that's not racism. That is elitism. That is elitism. You need to know the difference. It's not racism, it is elitism. Because here's an example. Let's say you have a Karen, as you call them, a Karen. Let's say this Karen is into sports, right? She watches football. She knows who the quarterback of the Cowboys is, which is Dak Prescott, a black guy, right? Ross girl, what's up? Hang with me, Ross girl. We finna talk. I'm gonna put and if you want to pop your shit Sunday on a pop your shit Sunday, I'm gonna put the link back up. Come in here and chop it up. This is conversation. This is conversation. So let's get back to the Karen thing. So let's say this Karen, she knows who Dak Prescott is. And I'm saying that because I'm from Dallas, and you know the Cowboys, America's team. No, everybody knows who Dak Prescott is. Don't play. Don't act like you don't know. So let's say there's a Karen. She knows who Dak Prescott is. And she's in this high-rise building, high-rise loft condos, on the newly gentrified side of town, So she feels privileged. She feels elite, right? So she's down there walking her dog, checking the mail, and Dak Prescott comes in the building, and she knows who he is. She's not gonna say, do you live here? What unit do you live in? Or can you show proof? Do you have an ID? She's not gonna ask any of that from Dak Prescott. As a matter of fact, she may ask Dak Prescott, are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? Dak, you want some pussy? Yeah, she might even go that far for Dak Prescott. But then let little Devontae, and little Devontae may have a nice job, may have a good job. He may be a beginning attorney. He may be a resident at a hospital. Let's not look at the name Devontae. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's not familiar with Devontae. Why? Because Devontae isn't on TV. He's not one of the highly televised or popularized Negroes, right? So she's not familiar. So yeah, she's gonna ask him, do you live here? What's your ID? And I'm not taking up for Karens. It's just the fact. It's the chewing, say, bruh. It's just the fact that there's such a large amount of us that's doing the dirt that it casts this fucked up shadow over everyone. Unless they can identify you from popular media, they don't know you and they're going to treat you based on how things are going at this very moment. And depending upon where you are, depending upon where you are. If you're in the city of Chicago, or some other city where there's a lot of, I hate to say it, black crime, it can happen. By no means am I taking up for Karens. But if you ain't fucking Dak Prescott or who else, give me some names. Popular Negroes, rest in peace Prince, rest in peace Michael Jackson, rest in peace anybody like that. Michael Strahan, I'm bringing up, he's not dead, but still. If she's not somebody that, you're not somebody she can identify with on TV because everything is so social media based, that America, white America knows certain Negroes, and they don't. So when it comes to regular, everyday, hardworking brothers and sisters that they don't know, you might get questioned simply because your counterparts are doing so much greasy shit, critically greasy shit, that now you're suffering for it. It could happen to me. It could happen to you. It really could. It's a possibility. And you have to take that into consideration. It's just a fact right now. There's too many niggas out here doing greasy shit. And we have to carry the weight for that. Even if we're well-meaning, hardworking, law-abiding citizens in this United States of America. It's just like that. It's sad, but it's true. Now, I didn't want to go all off on that topic, but it just is what it is, man. I hate that it's like that, and hopefully things will get better. But here's the thing: if we actually study Holy Scripture, if we actually study and believe Holy Scripture, like most of us are supposed to be either religious or spiritual or whatever, that means somewhere in the there's something in the Holy Scripture that you find fact. So if we believe the Holy Scripture, that means it's going to get worse before it gets better. Real talk. Let's be honest here. It's going to get worse before it gets better. For everybody that's in here, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I can't get on here and talk about stuff in, I guess, entertainment. I don't really care about entertainers. I'm big on sports. If anything, it'd be sports, but I'm not big on singers and rappers and act. I'm not big on celebrities, comedians. I'm not big on those. I got to get in here and give you some fucking insight from my knowledge and wisdom as the man that I am, as the experiences that I have, the things that I've seen, and the things that I continuously see. I got to give it to you raw. And a lot of times that may get overlooked. And I'm good with that. I'm not trying to be a popular guy. I mean, I'm good with where I'm from. Wherever I go, somebody's going to know me here in real life. So I'm cool with that. I appreciate that. What you pausing, Jay Savage? What did I say that was pause worthy, my nigga? Come in here and pop your shit, Jay Savage. So you're going to love this one, Jay Savage. Now, that's one side. So we talked about the Ahmaud Arbery side of the long, dirty toenails. And Ross Girl, if you're still in here, we was talking about how the defense attorney for the guys who killed Ahmaud Arbery said Ahmaud Arbery would have been okay if he wouldn't have walked his bare feet with long, dirty toenails into that situation. Just started reading Troy Terrain's book. It's incredible. Glizzy, is that Glizzy? Glizzy? Yeah. You know what? When I'm gonna tell you something. When I first started watching Star, like I said a long time ago, it was Star Live and Direct with DJ Alias. He always used to talk about his book. I downloaded the book back then. That had to be fuck, well, almost 7, 8 years ago. What is this, 2021? That had to be 2014, 2013, 2014, 2015 with Star and DJ Alias. He would always pump up his book. I downloaded it, and yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, it was incredible, and it'll give you uh, a good way to think. Damn, what'd you say? Star is a bait? Oh, come on, Jay Savage, man. Come on, man. Damn. Jay Savage, why you going hard at Star? Don't you go on Star? Ain't you in his one of the people that's in his chat room all the time, real active in his chat room? You and that's where you and Zach Lee got y'all shit popping in Star's hate room. Back then, when we was in Star's chat, it was called the hate room. No mods. It was the hate room. I'm gonna tell you who was in there. It was me, Houston, aka Tennessee, Bronx Pacino, rest in peace, Bronx Pacino, Skylar Saunders, Crab Daddy, uh, man, number 9. Dude, you talking about fun? That was fun. That was fun. That was, like I said before, that was before Shampoo, before Lansky, before Shay, before Dana. It was before any of them. It was Star and DJ Alias. And I tell you, we used to go in that hate room and hate. Oh, it was so much fun, man. Yeah, the Crab Daddy was a Crab used to act, it was another guy, I can't forget, he was from Florida, and Star tried to help him, but he was so fucking bipolar. I forget that dude's name. He was so fucking bipolar that he actually talked down on, man, fun times. What was the white girl, the rapping white girl from Canada? If anybody knows that name, the rapping white girl from Canada, I forget her name. If anybody remembers back in the day, the Star Live and Direct with DJ Alias, it was Shelby GT, Shelby GT. Yeah, it was. That's who it was. Look her up, Shelby G. I don't know if she's still rapping or what. She's a white girl from Canada. She was a rapper. Shelby GT. Faye, female Army veteran. I'll shoot this bitch down. What's up, female Army veteran? Good to see you. I'm gonna put the link. Let me put the link in here, man. I'm just chopping it up. I'm just getting back. I've been kicking it these holidays. I've been in Louisiana with my family. That's where we're originally from, and I just been having a good time, man. And like I said, I go back to work tomorrow. Hold on. I go back to work since last week. I ain't been to work since last Monday. Okay, so let me go in here. I'm gonna put the link back in here. If anybody want to come in here and chop it up with your boy Ivy T. But anyway, yeah, it was too much fun. Star be on there geeked up. That nigga Emotion be everywhere. Dude, he did a show called The Hate-a-thon. The Hate-a-thon. And he was so gone on that fucking OG. It was Gorilla OG. I think it was Gorilla. He was so gone on that Gorilla OG that DJ Alias had to shut the show down. DJ Alias had to finish the show and shut the Star was like, That's my nigga though. That's my nigga. And I'm gonna tell you something. When I started doing this on Facebook, on my personal Facebook page, I used to use some of his phrases. I did. I used to use it, but that's why I stopped, because I'm like, I can't be him. I got to be me. I'm a down south. I'm a Texas nigga. I got to do it how Texas niggas do it. Even though I admired what he did and some of his phrases, I used them, but I had to stop that. But yeah, I was so inspired by that that I started doing it on my own personal Facebook page. Yeah. Nigga mostly likely line that joint up with something extra. Dude, if anybody can find those old Star Live and Direct with DJ Alias shows, oh my God, if you can find them, some of the greatest lives ever, ever. This was before the Star and all those other people that came on the show. It was just him, DJ Alias. Because like I said before, there was only 4 people that got me to watching YouTube. Because I wasn't even into YouTube. It was Star, Tommy Sotomayor, Tariq Nasheed, and Sinetta. Those were the only 4 people at the time that was doing it. If you ever hear Tommy Sotomayor, he tell you he's been doing it for 10 years. Those were the only people that was actually doing this. It was, like I said, Star, Sinetta, Tariq Nasheed, and Tommy Sotomayor. Those were the only 4. I'm sure there was other people, but not as far as the sectors, the urban black sectors that you have now. You got to give it up to those 4. You got to give it up to those 4 because everybody else comes from those 4. Star, Tommy Sotomayor, Sinetta, and Tariq Nasheed. They set it off. They set it off. Star was the first person I heard asking for donations because there was no Cash App back then. It was like, I think it was PayPal and something else. There was no Cash App. Glizzy says, I wish somebody had those lives recorded. I bet Star does. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Those are some great lives. Oh, yeah, Craig, the guy with the condition. Craig, dude, we had so much motherfucking fun on those shows, dude. I can't even tell you. If you was there, if you know, you know. And again, peace to Bronx Pacino. Man. Rest in peace to Bronx Pacino. Okay, so now I've touched on Ahmaud Arbery, the long, dirty toenails thing, right? I'm going to go to the other side of the game for the long, dirty toenails, but I'm not going to call it long, dirty toenails. It's going to be dirty toes. Okay, so true story. This is within the last few days, last 3 days. So I got a partner of mine, right? And he's dating this chick from, I'm thinking she's not from Nigeria. I think she's from either Kenya or Ghana. Bad. Now, I mean, like, she's basic as far as, I think she ain't been here that long, but just natural fucking body. Fucking bad. So he's seeing her, right? But here's the thing. He's not really, he doesn't think he has to do too much as far as to impress her, right? But this is what he don't know. If you ain't been paying attention to all these live streaming apps that are available now, the African women are acting just as bad as these ghetto brawls right here in the USA. They're acting just as bad over there in Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Ethiopia. They're acting just as bad. They're getting the music, they're getting the videos, they're doing so. They're just as bad. The weave and the wig game is out of control. They're acting just as bad as the American brawls. So this dude, this is my partner, and he's one of my homies. I consider him a homie. He's messing with. He's seeing this African chick. She's bad, but she's basic, right? So he's thinking like he ain't got to do too much. He ain't got to do too much. And this is why I say dirty toes, because he made a comment like, man, you know them Africans get over here with them dirty ass sandals and dirty feet. You know, they ain't looking for much. This was what this nigga said. This is what he said. You know, they walking on them dirt roads, they feet dirty, you know, they They'll be happy with anything. They'll be happy with anything. So he's trying to impress her, but he's not trying to spend. Yeah, wig game. If you see these African chicks, nothing against them. You see the African chicks on these other live apps like Super Live and Big O and what's the other one? They're on there strong because their bodies are so fucking out of this world that niggas worldwide are just sending them gifts, which equate to money, and they're cashing in. They're cashing in. It's pretty much like I don't want to say prostitution, but it's kind of like shit. They're on there. They're twerking. They're doing all that shit. And it's just they're over there in Africa. But because of the live apps have made things so just on an even scale, it is evened everything out. So they over there getting paid, just like bras over here getting paid. And because they got these fucking amazing ass bodies, they put on this little shit, get up there and dance, and these niggas go crazy, and the shit just be coming in. I'm like, damn. So this nigga think he got one that's not aware that she's like some dumb person that just fell off a fucking boat and just looking around. I'm like, come on. I'm like, dude. So he's like, he wants to take her out, but he's thinking he doesn't have to do much to take her out to impress her. Let me tell you something, man. In Dallas, Texas, if you're in Texas and your body is banging, they don't give a shit. What the fuck? A nigga's a nigga somewhere, a lame is gonna take you to a steakhouse. A lame is gonna take you to a steakhouse. If your body is banging and another thing about the African women, their personalities are so, oh no, it's just so submissive. That's what I want. It's so submissive. They're not over the top. They're not loud. They're like, oh, thank, how you doing? You know, it's not over the top. It's so submissive, and it's lightly flirty. It is. And I like their game. I like their game. I think they're taught that before they get on that goddamn boat or that plane. Let me take another sip because I'm finna go there. Ooh, that old number 7. And whenever you take your shot, beer and a shot. Love chasing that number 7 with a good cold Coors Light, the silver bullet. So, yeah, Ramon's in here, female Army veterans in here. Hey, come in, let's have fun, man. Let's have fun, for real. I'm a down home Texas, Louisiana nigga, and we have fun. We ain't on that bullshit. We come here, we have fun. You come, my folks in Louisiana, I just left there, or you come here, shit, we gonna put the pits out. We gonna cook the food. We gonna pull out the fucking 4-wheelers. We gonna have fun. We ain't finna say, man, I heard. No, nigga. We ain't finna do all that. I could not mix beer and liquor. You can't do the beer in a shot. You can't do a beer in a shot. I think, Fave, I think it depends on which ones you drink, which ones you take. Like me, it's Jack Daniels, Old Number 7, and Coors Light. That's what works for me as far as a beer and a shot. Sometimes I can't do it with IPAs. If I'm gonna drink an IPA, I'm just drinking IPA straight like that. But here we go. So he thinking he doesn't have to do much to impress the chick because she dresses moderately. But even though she dresses moderately, you can still tell this, she's banging. She's still banging, right? So exactly, Jay Savage only take. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It is a pop your shit Sunday. Jay Savage don't leave. Zach Lee don't leave. It's a pop your shit Sunday. Pop your shit. I ain't holding you back. I don't have mods. I never did. I don't have nothing against that. People do. More power to you. But I don't feel it. You know, I know people want to feel important, but come on in, just kick it. Female Army veteran says, "Oh, that's the secret, Ella. I remember the saying, beer before liquor. Never been sicker. Liquor before beer. You're in the clear." Jay Savage at Stacy Galore's house, grading his forest. Oh, Jay Savage, Jalika. Come on. Hey, I want this is what I want. Zach Lee and Jay Savage. I want y'all to pop y'all shit without the Stacy Galore references. That's what I want to see. I want to see y'all pop y'all shit without the Stacy Galore references. Let's do that. I'm about expounding on the shit. I don't want to keep it where it is. I want that shit to magnify and expound on that shit, my nigga. See how creative you can get without the Stacy Galore comments, my nigga. You both y'all my niggas, man. I don't have nothing against y'all. You know, y'all do y'all shit, pop y'all shit. It's a pop yo shit, Sonny, my nigga. I just want him to say something funny for a change. Oh shit! Oh, exactly. You saw that, right? Okay, let's go. Okay, if you say something funny, I'll respond. Okay, all right, I see. Now, so, and I don't know why I'm waiting this long. So he says, you know, yeah, man, I'm gonna do this, you know, I'm gonna take out, man, and you know, this. But here's the thing, I can look at her and tell, yeah, she's been here for a short while, but I can tell that niggas been trying to get at her because fucking body is just out of this world. Really. Now, I'm gonna say face wise, a 4. Face wise, a 4. Body is an 8.5 for real, like the African chicks are. Jay Savage running out of my jokes to steal. Jay Savage keeps his janitor key. Oh, that was a good one. Yo, Jay Savage, you can't say that wasn't a good one. Jay Savage keeps his janitor keys on his nipple ring. You can't say that wasn't a good one, my nigga. Come on now. Come on now. Who did hit me with it? But anyway, so my partner says he don't think he has to do much. He don't think he has to do much. I'm thinking like maybe he'll take her to like Applebee's or Cheddar's. I don't know if y'all familiar with Cheddar's. We got a place called Cheddar's. Applebee's, Chili's, or even what's that place? It's not Razoo's. We have a Razoo's kitchen. It's the dirty south part of Papados. We have Papados, which is kind of like a mid high end Cajun Creole place. But then we have Razoo's, which is the more down home Cajun Creole place. So I'm thinking maybe he was going to take her there. All right. So they get out. They go out. I don't care where they went. It wasn't my issue. Jay Savage plays AAU cheddar ballers. God damn, man. Jay Savage, a classically trained Z Snake. Damn. Jay, man, come on, bruh. I know you got it in you. Zach Lee is hitting you with the fucking left hooks, right hooks, uppercuts. Come on now. Jay Savage's favorite thing to eat is Five Guys, but not the restaurant. God damn, what are we doing here? Jay Savage, I'm looking for you to step up to the plate. But until you do, let me tell my story. So they go out. I don't know where they went. I don't know where they went. So I see him again. I see him again yesterday because me and him, we went, like I said, to the football game, my alma mater there in the playoffs. They played in the regional semifinals. And me and him went out at the Frisco Star, which is the Cowboys practice facility. Jerry Jones for president, 2024. Jerry Jones for president, 2024. Jerry Jones has done so much for the DFW Metroplex. It is fucking crazy. That whole Star and Frisco complex out there in North Dallas and Frisco, not only is it the practice facility where they play the high school playoffs, the eating establishments are top level. If you ever get to Dallas and you can make it to the North Dallas suburbs of Frisco, Allen, McKinney, and Northern Plano, if you can make it to Frisco, to the Frisco Ford Star, to the Star in Frisco, that's the whole Jerry Jones complex out there in Frisco. Go to the Concrete Cowboy. Go to the Concrete Cowboy. You will not be disappointed. Also, if you go out to the Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, West in Arlington, go to Texas Live, which is right down the street from the Cowboy Stadium, the AT&T Stadium. Go to Texas Live. You will not be disappointed. And the food is huge. I'm talking about nachos that you can hand glide on with cheese and steak fajita, chicken fajita. Jay Savage, you crazy. Texas barbecue is the best barbecue in the United States of America. Where you from? Kansas City? Don't even try it, homie. Don't even try it, homie. Don't even do it, bro. Faith says, I want to come to Texas one day just to eat all the barbecue. There you go. Hey, go to Sonny Bryan's if you want barbecue. Go to Sonny Bryan's off of Inwood, right outside of downtown in 35. Faith, if you come here, hit me up. I'll take you to some of the best barbecue places. Man, say, we got a barbecue place in the Bishop Arts District. The golly, pork chops this thick. Pork chop plates this thick. And the potato salad even got chunks of meat in it. What you talking about, Jay Savage? What you talking about? We don't use no taco sauce. Well, you man, get out of here. But we do have the best Texas Mexico food here too. We got that too. Yeah, we got that too. Tex-Mex. It's called Tex-Mex. We got the best barbecue. We got the best Mexican food. Tex-Mex, homie. Come down here, go to LA Quesadillas, get you a big quesadilla. Man, say, don't get me started. Don't get me started. The only thing y'all got where you at, I think you in Indianapolis, y'all got the Nation of Islam of veggie restaurant. Nigga, what you talking about? Your restaurant, some shit like that. I'm trying to think. It's one of my favorite barbecue places, Fave. It's in the Bishop Arts District, and it's one in Plano. But I go to the one in Bishop Arts District because that's the first one. But yeah, you got to come to Texas. Shit, you go to a Cowboy, you go to Texas Live. Or you can go down, like I go downtown to the AT&T Discovery District. They got a restaurant called Jackson Beer Garden. They got good brisket sandwiches down there. You can get it down there. You're going to get some good barbecue. That's one thing you'll get when you come to Texas. You'll get you some good barbecue no matter where you at. We does this. Jay Savage. Potato salad with little chunks of meat. With little, you won't even know, you'll taste it. You can't see them, but you'll taste, you'll be like, is that meat in this potato salad? Little chunks of meat. I'm thinking it's little chunks of brisket, probably nano chunks, but you taste it like, damn. I'm trying to think of the name of that. Let me do this real quick. Hold on. I know it, man. I'm just talking to y'all, so I'm kind of zooming here. Barbecue in Bishop Arts. Lockhart. That's it. Lockhart's Smokehouse in Bishop Arts District, which is North Oak Cliff. It's just before the bridge, before you go into downtown. Lockhart's Barbecue. The pork chop plate is A1. Pork chop that damn thick with the beans and the potato salad. And once you taste that, you're gonna taste that potato salad, and you're gonna be like, there's meat in this potato salad. You can't see it, but you're gonna feel it. Real talk. Damn. Okay, Jay Savage meal prep with raw hot dogs. We got Lockhart's. You got Lockhart. I guarantee you, the Lockhart's you got up there is not the Lockhart's down here. It's not. Shit. Where you think y'all get y'all beef from? See, our barbecue is beef based. It's not like Memphis, which is, I'm gonna say Memphis is second, but Memphis barbecue is pork based. Yeah, hey, the barbecue trucks in Austin, Texas, A1. The barbecue trucks in Austin, Texas are A1. You're right. But yeah, Texas number 1, Memphis number 2, Kansas City is number 3, and I don't care after that. I don't even care after that. And the only reason Kansas City is number 3 because of their sauce. Because of their sauce. But Memphis is number 2. Memphis is pork based. Texas is beef based. Brisket, beef rib, those beef short, man, come on now, those beef short ribs, come on, man. Come on now. You can't miss. You can't miss here, so don't do it. Glizzy says, salute room. I was wondering why I couldn't use y'all niggas' comments. I was on Ivan's other channel. Oh, was you on the dog of content? You must have been on the dog of content. I'm steadily trying to get that one going. I haven't been doing, honestly, I ain't been doing nothing with that one. Jay Savage's name is, in his neighborhood is Popsicle. Woo, Jay Savage, you got to come with it. This is, man, he's hitting you with body shots. Body rock, body rock, body rock, body rock. But anyway, yo. But yeah, Texas barbecue is the top. It's the top. It sits above all. It'll take a while. But Memphis, because I got a frat brother. I've been to Memphis to the HBCU. It's an HBCU game they play. They're pork based. I just don't like pork based barbecue. We're beef based here. Brisket first. Brisket first and everything else then. Yeah. But here we go. Let's get back to the story, man. Y'all got me off my story, man. I can't believe this. Y'all got me off my story. So here we go. So I meet my partner. This is after they went out. I'm not asking questions. Man, Zach Lee is just zooming. I'm not asking questions, but I see him. We're about to go to the game. Yeah, there you go. Fave, beef, definitely first. LOL, back to the story. Yeah. So this was yesterday. We're going to the game, the high school playoffs out there at the Frisco Center in Frisco. So I go to get him, right? I go to pick him up. He's with her. And she's going to chill at his place until he gets back from the game, right? So I go in. I'm like, "What's up, y'all? What's up?" Her name is Fetish. I think her name is Fetish. I'm gonna say Fetish. I always say Fetish. I think it's Fetish. Fetish or something like that. So I say, "What's up, Fetish?" And I said, "What's up, man? You ready?" So she's sitting there looking at something on TV. She's sitting on the couch with her arms folded. And I'm like, "What's up, Jabo? You ready? You ready?" You know, Jabo, my partner, he keeps a pint of Crown Royal with him everywhere he goes, daily. A daily dose. He takes a daily dose of a pint of Crown Royal. That's my nigga. He's a functioning alcoholic. Redemption song, what's up to the DMV? Salute y'all, what's up? Glad to see y'all in here. So I I'm talking because I kind of been drinking too. We going to the game. So I'm kind of drinking. So I'm conversating. I'm like, what's up, Jabo? Let's go. We finna hit the game. These sock barrels, these South Oak Cliff Golden barrels. We finna go out here. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I say, hey man. I'm like, how'd y'all little outing go? So she folds her arms and bucks her eyes and looks up at me and she says, he took me to CC's Pizza. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? She does like this. She says, he took me to CC's Pizza. Are y'all familiar with CC's Pizza? Are y'all familiar with C? Hold on. Let me do something real quick, man. I'm gonna be right back. Just hold on. I got to do something real quick. If this thing lets out, hold on. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Go back in. Go back in. Go back in high. You ain't coming out here with me. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. Let me get adjusted here, y'all. Get my shit back. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. What did I do with it? Whatever, whatever, whatever. Let me do this here. Okay, here we go. The all you can't eat pizza. I was seeing it here. Yeah, 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 yeah. This nigga here, man. This nigga here is throwed in the game. So, hold on. Let me adjust myself. I'm thinking like, well, man. Okay, all right, whatever. So yeah, she folds her arms like this and looks up at me with her eyes buzzing. He took me to CC's Pizza. I'm like, I started to just bust out laughing in her face. But I was like, I tried to keep myself composed. So the only thing I could say was, did you did you enjoy yourself? And she just looked at me like, what? It's just happened fucking yesterday. It's fucking yesterday, this nigga here. So I was like, okay, all right. So I'm trying to help him out. So I say, hey, we going out here to Frisco. I said, you want us to bring you something back? Just hit him, just text him, let him know. So we leave, we get in the car. I look at him, I was like, man, I was like, bruh. I'm like, bruh, you did not take that chick. I'm like, you did not take her to CC's Pizza, did you? He's like, yeah, man. Yeah. Well, what's her problem? You know, she just got over here from Africa, you know, dirty ass feet, sandals and shit. You know, she should appreciate that. I'm like, dude, come on. I'm like, dude, she's been here for a minute. I'm like, it's places over there where she's from in Africa that's better than CC's Pizza. It's places over there where she's already at. It's that's better than CC's Pizza, man. Be like, shit, no, it ain't. I'm like, come on, bro, don't do that, man. Don't do that. I'm like, she really likes you, dude, because she's still over at your crib chilling, even though you took her to CC's Pizza yesterday. I said, dude, I said, next time, man, just take it to like Cheddar's or Chili's or even just take it to Papados, you know, Papados. And then he's like, shit. I, I left it alone, Redemption Song. I left it alone. The nigga is way out of pocket for that shit. Dude, you on CC's, it's people, you know, it's people everywhere. It's cafeteria style. That's like a high school lunchroom. You just go down the line, get what you gonna get, and you go sit down amongst a whole bunch of fucking people, man. There's no privacy booths. There's there's no waiters coming to ask you if you need something else, like some refill your tea or your water or your drink. There's nobody come. It's just you. You got to get up and refill. Say, man, I'm like, I laughed from Dallas to Frisco. I laughed from Dallas to Frisco, and I'm still just me talking about it made me laugh because of how she looked. You know, she folded her arm. She knows better than that. Whether he succeeds or not, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. That's a fucked up move, dude. you could have took her downtown to the AT&T Discovery, just walked around. Just the vision of that, she would have been like amazed and impressed. That ain't took it to CC's Pizza, boy. And we talking about a 50-year-old nigga. I repeat, a 50-year-old nigga did that. Oh my God. Red flag, is that the red flag? Oh, the red flag moment redemption song. Oh my God. Let me do this, man. Oh man. Oh man. Let me not do that. Okay. Boom. Let me paste. I really want somebody to just come in here and chop it up. If you can't chop it up over the CC's Pizza ordeal, then come on now. Your boy Ivan G, come in here and kick it. You see, I got the holiday stuff up. Merry Christmas. Yes, I'm an American. I do celebrate Christmas. And if you ask me, I believe in Santa Claus, Frosty the Snowman, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and the Heat Miser, and the Cold Miser, and all those characters. I grew up with that. Mm. Miss me with Kwanzaa. Oh man. Hold on, let me do this here. Okay, all right. Oh man. So I just want to get your ideas. I just want to get your opinions on that. Give me your opinions on my partner taking this lady, and now he's 50. She's in her late 30s. She's like 37, 30. She's almost 40. But he's 50, she's almost 40. Nice looking lady. Nice looking lady. Yeah, still a little just got here from Africa look, but still. But still. And a lot of them, they be coming over here. Some of them come out, I think, like on a 2-year visa. I think it's for school or work. But then they be looking to marry a guy so they can become citizens. They still do that shit. So I guess maybe she was like putting up with that shit just to see maybe if it's possibly a way she can edge in and maybe get her green papers through him. Maybe. I don't know. But tell me how you feel about this Negro taking that woman to CC's Pizza. He knows better and she's trying to get a green card. But Redemption Song, CC's Pizza do have those good cinnamon rolls. And don't forget the salad buffet with the pasta salad. Oh, horrible. This is horrible. Okay. I wanna move on. I want to move on to the old ho ho ho's segment of this uh stream. I'm gonna call this the Pop Your Shit podcast just for the night. This is the Pop Your Shit podcast. I don't care. But anyway, I want to move to the I mean, not dirty, but the old ho ho ho's segment of this stream. Can we do that? Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. I'm going to take this one slowly. I'm not here to offend, so I'm not pointing anybody out or saying any names. But I see a growing, disturbing trend on YouTube, mainly in the urban sector. And I may be talking greasy here, but so be it. This is Pop Your Shit Sunday. So I'm finna pop my shit. Like I said, I'm seeing a growing and disturbing trend on YouTube, specifically in the urban sectors. I'm going to say urban sectors, which primarily means mostly Black folks. Now, I've been on some lives, and I've been in the bushes on lives on certain pages and channels. What I'm seeing is a bunch of older, I'm gonna just say it, a bunch of older Black women seeking admiration and recognition from the younger guys on YouTube. Again, let me specify. I'm seeing a lot of older Black females seeking admiration and recognition from the younger Black guys on YouTube. Right? I'm going to tell you why. There's a pattern, a very disturbing pattern, and I'm going to tell you why that is. No matter who it is, it could be a lame ass YouTube nigga, or a nigga that's claiming that he's been in the streets, he's done this and that, he's been locked up, this, that, and the third. There's gonna be some, not one, but some older Black women, age ranges 45 all the way up to early 60s. 45 all the way up to early 60s, they're gonna be in there giving him full support. No matter what he says that's fucked up, out of pocket, degrading, regressive, no matter what, they're going to give him full support. Further proof of that is when an older guy, such as maybe myself, I've seen older guys come in these chats and these channels during these conversations, and I've seen older guys. Some I'm familiar with. Uh, I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to throw them into this also. But when they come into the channel speaking mainly common sense from their experiences as older men, their lives and experiences. Hold on. Let me let him out here. Come on, Pop. Come on. All right, what's up? Come here, man. Come here. Come on. Come here. He's been behind. All right, no noise. No noise. No noise. Come here. Come here. Come here, Papa. I can't do nothing without little old Pup trying to get in wherever I am. Here he is. There he is. Pup up. Say what's up. All right, come on, get out. Get out. There he is again. Get out. All right. Now, I don't want to hear that. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of. All right, you get back in there. Go. You're out. Get back in. Good. Ooh. So, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of older women, age ranges from 45. I'll just say 40 to early 60s. In these chat rooms with these young guys, these young, either they youngin' and thugging, or they're just some young guys. They don't have to be youngin' and thugging, the street guys. Just some young guys, that have gained some popularity, right? And no matter what fucked up thing or fucked up scenario or situation these guys give them, they'll try to be like, well, that's all right. You're a better person for that. I think this and that. It's always this upliftment of positive talk to these guys. But when an older guy comes in there and tries to give some common sense information, these older broads jump on that guy. They can recognize him maybe by his picture or by his voice or by what he's saying, that he's older. He has the knowledge of an older guy. They don't like that. So they'll start downing that guy and criticizing him, asking him like, oh, well, what do you know? He's young. He might not know that. They'll come to the younger guy's defense. They'll do that. Why? Because they're trying to set up some type of scenario where they can get at this younger guy physically. They want the young guy physically. So they're trying to set it up. They're trying to do anything they can to get at these guys. It's how they jump on. They pounce. They'll pounce. They'll pounce on the older guy. Redemption Song says, I'm 45 and not uplifting fuck shit. I've seen it though. There is truth in your statement. Thank you, Redemption Song. But what I see from you, Redemption Song, is common sense. You know who you are. You know what you will and what you will not accept. And that I appreciate. I've always seen that in you, Redemption Song. But here's the thing. For your counterparts, for lack of a better term, for your counterparts, the ones who may not have lived life when they were young, they may not have been like popular or even attractive in their younger years. So maybe they got older, they hit the gym, they may have had weight loss surgery, Oh my God, there's plenty of them. They man had the weight loss surgery, so now they feel they are slimmer, trimmer, and more attractive. Now the older guys, they're gonna know who they are. They're gonna be like, yeah, I remember her. She used to be real fat, this, that, and the third. She looks good now, but moving right along. I know where she came from. I know what she was. But she wants the experience of a guy that's not familiar with her or her past or her past self. So she's looking for the uninformed, uneducated, or unknowledgeable younger guy, a guy that's just on YouTube talking shit and doing this, that, and the third. They want that guy. They want to set up the scenario. I've said it before. When younger chicks become older chicks and they transform themselves through either through weight loss surgery or whatever else, they become some of the most unstable, wildest freaks out here. And like I said, they're in their 40s all the way up to their early 60s. They are some of the most unstable freaks out here. I'm gonna tell you why. These women are in their 40s up to their 60s, and they're willing to do anything to get off now. It's kind of biological, it's chemical. It is. I know for men, they'll say it's a midlife crisis. But for women, it's far worse because they go the extra mile for the extra depravity. These are the women that you'll see at the local swinger parties. You'll see them at the local swinger parties. What'd you say, King Ramon? She's looking for Roy. You'll see these women at the local swinger parties. They're in their mid 40s up to 60s, and they're taking 2 and 3 dicks at a time. It don't matter how you give it to them, they taking it in. They want it all because it's something they didn't have when they were younger. This is regressive behavior. This is regressive behavior. This is the behavior that you didn't get to do when you were younger. The young fly chicks that niggas was just chasing after, they had it all. When they're in their mid 30s, their early to mid 30s, they're tired. Now they want to settle down. But the ones that didn't, they're just now kicking it in their 40s. They just getting it kicked in. And it's a phase. I'm trying to, they are desperate because men their age ain't checking for them. Yeah, exactly. So that's why they pounce on the older guys that come into these chats and these channels. They pounce on those guys and they're criticizing. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You old, this, that, and the third. But they're trying to set up, and we've seen plenty of examples of these women on YouTube going out of their way to go on these trips and meet these guys to get abused, not physically abused, but sexually depraved, sexually, just they'll get on video. They'll put themselves on video performing fellatio or getting gang banged on video. These are older women that are doing this. And here's the thing. They say when a man is in his prime in his 20s. His 20s up until his early 30s. That's his prime. But they say a woman don't reach her sexual prime until like her mid 40s. That's when she reaches her sexual prime. And that's what it don't have to be YouTube, because I can go out and I can see a lot of older women doing some of the outlandish things and wearing some of the outlandish stuff. But they're not trying to attract the older guys who may be like an ex-husband who left them, or ex-boyfriend, an older guy that dipped out on them. They're looking for the younger guys that don't know who they are. And you'll see them. I could go out right now. I could go out right now to a local sports bar and see like upwards of 10 to 20 of these women in the sports bar with some of the most outlandish outfits. But you can look in their face and you can see they're visibly older. Some of them got their cheeks out, cleavage is out of this world, and they don't care. They're looking for the physical satisfaction from it. They don't care if it's shit. They could meet a young guy in a spot and they say, shit, well, my homeboy's with me. They'll fuck with the homeboy too. Take him to the crib. They'll fuck him and the homeboy, or him and a few of the homeboys. We're talking about older women that are doing this. I see it locally around me, but I'm seeing it on YouTube too. But you can't fool me. I'm not saying that I can't get down and all that. I'm just saying that it becomes a priority now. Laying up is not a priority now with me. It's not. I did that in my 20s like a fool. Me and my partners, we did it to the full. We did it crazy. Every other day, every other week. We was going, like they say, going through. We was going through them. So at this point, I'm like, it's not a priority. Anything that comes now is pretty much on autopilot. It's autopilot now. It's not a necessity for me. It's just on autopilot. I was at the playoff game for my school yesterday. It's like three or four of them. Hey, hey, what you doing? You man, just like that. It's on autopilot. But because I'm a man and because I have the gifts from God, I can use the power of discernment. I say, no, this is what I plan on doing when I came out here. I'm not trying to do nothing extracurricular. I come out here to kick it in Jerry World Part 2, go home and kick it and enjoy myself with my family. But I'm seeing that from you old ho-ho-hos. I'm saying that in the spirit of Christmas. This is the month of Christmas. Yes. I know that it is a chemical and a biological thing that goes on with you. But here's the thing. If you strengthen your mind, it's mind over everything. It's always mind over body. Free your mind and your ass will follow. Yeah, maybe you were not pursued in your younger years. Yeah, that's a possibility. That's usually the issue. That's usually the issue. Yeah, maybe you weren't pursued in your younger years. But if you don't strengthen your mind through book knowledge or experience, then you're going to physically fall victim to that. You heard that in En Vogue, the group? The magazine En Vogue. It just is. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that goes for your mind too. If you don't use your mind, if you don't build your mind daily, you can learn something new every day. And if you don't, it's going to go away. It's going to dissipate. There is a mental dissipation. It didn't take long into my 20s to realize, man, and with some knowledge that I gained. Yeah, no, yeah, you said free your mind and your ass will follow. Yeah. Free your mind and the song there. Free your mind. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah. But that was before them. The first person I heard say that was George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic. It's on the old Funkadelic record. It's called Free Your Mind and Your Ass Will Follow. Yeah. And I was young hearing that. I wasn't even in my early 20s. I was in like my early teenage years hearing that record. Free your mind and your ass will follow. Look that up. Funkadelic. Free your ass and your mind will follow. I went to a Parliament Funkadelic concert. That was one of the t-shirts they were selling. I still got it. Free your mind and your ass will follow. That was before In Vogue. Yeah, it's Funkadelic. Free your mind. And you'll hear him say, free your mind and your ass will follow. Man, that dude was saying so much. Parliament Funkadelic, George Clinton was saying so much profound shit in those records. You have to go back and listen. I'm talking about every album from the first one, Mothership Connection, all the way to Funkadelic, The Placebo Syndrome. You have to listen to those George Clinton albums. It actually frees your mind to where you walk around people and it ain't shit. You can socialize with anybody with the concepts that George Clinton was talking about in those albums. That's why Dr. Dre used them on those Chronic and Snoop Dogg albums. They were so prolific, so mind freeing. But that was one of them. Funkadelic, free your mind and your ass will follow. For sure. But for those that are too late, for you older women and older men to a lesser degree, but for you older women that are out here on YouTube doing that, please believe that people know what you're doing. It's an embarrassment because some of you have children, some of you, even worse, have grandchildren. Some of you, okay, there you go, Redemption Song. Some of you have grandchildren. See, we look at these young mothers who are ignorant, and ignorant means lack of knowledge. Now, if you have the knowledge and you still act ignorantly, now you're stupid. But a lot of these young mothers are ignorant because their mothers were stupid. So now these grandmothers are out pursuing these young guys, getting getting involved in all of this physical activity, because it all comes down to physical activity, to sex. And if you're an older woman who just had a recent gastric bypass surgery or whoever, you know you're wilding out. You are wilding out. You're fucking whoever. Some of these, here's something. You've seen some of these high profile marriages where the woman has filed for divorce. The husband has built this huge empire, whether he's an ex-football player, ex-NBA player, or ex-recording artist or ex-record executive, built this huge fortune, but for some reason, the wife wants a divorce. There's a very high-line, top-rated football player, had one of the best careers in the NFL. Just last year, his wife filed for divorce. Not only that, she got on national TV and said why she wanted a divorce. She said she's sick of playing the background when this man has built an entire castle and empire around you. Now you want a divorce because you want to go out and you want to get a bunch of younger dicks. That's all it boils down to. You want to go out and get a bunch of younger dicks and not be judged for it, so you're filing for divorce. Sad, but it's true. And what's even more sad about it is that this is a physical, chemical, biological issue with a lot of these women. And a lot of you are reflecting it on YouTube, on these social media platforms. I'm not trying to discourage you from doing it. I want you to do it because I love to see the train wreck. I want to see the train wreck. A lot of people out here today, they have to learn from the train wreck. They can't learn any other way. You can't tell it to them. They can't watch a video or documentary. They can't read a book. They have to experience the train wreck, even if it may cost them their lives. They have to experience the train wreck. And far be it from me to stop you from experiencing that shit. Because I'm not finna waste my time or my resources to help you come out of some mental condition that you're in. It's not my job. I didn't sign up for that. I want you to experience that train wreck. And if you come up out of it, you'll know better. And if you don't, shit, I'm looking forward to the next train wreck. There are females that have been working careers. One in particular, I'm not going to say her name. This is someone I know locally. Worked a career at the post office. Soon as she graduated from high school, got on with the post office and worked for the post office 20 plus years. A hell of a career at the post office. And you know how good the post office treats a 20 plus year veteran. You know that. You know the benefits that are available to you. This broad waits till she gets to her mid to late 40s and gets hooked on fucking crack. Worked at the fucking post office 20 plus years, wait to her mid to late 40s and gets hooked on crack. Now all the young crack niggas are talking about how they banged on her and got her sucking dick and shit for crack, even though this broad worked 20 plus years for the post office. She waited I guarantee you she was not fucking with that shit in her 20s or her 30s. She waited till her mid to late 40s. I started seeing her out. Next thing I know, I'm hearing stories about her being hooked on crack and them young niggas fucking her and taking her money. A 20 plus year vet at the post office. You can heed my words. They can go in one ear and out the other. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I'm going to sit back and enjoy the fucking train wreck. I don't give a damn. Because I see the silliness in some of you broads on these YouTube channels. When an older cat comes in, you pounce on him with fucking visceral hate. Visceral hate. Because that older guy reminds you of the husband that checked out on your bullshit. I hate to be a young guy that marries somebody when they're young and we get older and all of a sudden she wants a divorce because she wants to start taking new dick. But that's usually the issue. And that's my segment on old hoes. Sad. Sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true. Man, I like coming in here kicking it like this. Did you all enjoy this? Did you all enjoy this conversation? Because that's what this is. This is conversation. This is insight. Number one, I like to be insightful. I like to be informative. But above all of that, with that, I do love to be entertaining. I do love to be entertaining. My main goal is to be insightful and informative. And above that, hovering over that, is the cloud of entertainment. I want this to be entertainment. I want you to be thoroughly entertained, very informed, and overly insightful, or however you say it, I don't know. Appreciate y'all still hanging in here with me, man. Fave, good to see you and Ramon in here. Hey, this is a safe space. This ain't, you know, like I said, I'm older. I'm an OG for my parts. I base everything on knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Not trying to allude to the gods and earths or the Muslims, but those are just the words that are befitting. And it's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through experience. This is through experience. I'm not guessing this shit. I'm not guessing it. I've lived, made mistakes, and picked myself back up and been able to live again. You got to experience this world Yeah, I've read books and this, that, and the third, which have helped me avoid some mistakes. But I have no regrets. And I'm going to tell you why I have no regrets. Because when I was making those mistakes, I was enjoying myself. And that's real talk. If you were enjoying yourself while you was making some of the mistakes you made, you shouldn't have any regrets. You should move on from it. It's an experience. Move the fuck on from it. Don't never have any regrets about something you were doing with enjoyment. Whether if it was a person that ended up doing you bad, but you enjoyed fucking them. Yeah, you enjoyed fucking them, but they ended up doing you bad in the long run. It's an experience. You enjoyed that good fucking, but hey, it ended up bad. Hey, that's an experience. You learn from it. Move on. Then you can start planning your shit out. Start planning your fuckings. But hey, man, I really appreciate everybody who came in here and rocked with me, kicked it with me. Uh, I'm gonna try to do more of these. Like I said, but I just got back. Like I said, I was in Louisiana for damn near 2 weeks from last Monday up until this past Tuesday. I just got back, uh, just chilling, man. So, but I'm back. I go back to work tomorrow. Also, don't forget. Hold on. Don't forget to subscribe to the Dog of Content. That's my messy channel. That's my fuck shit channel. That's my go hard in the paint channel. This is more of a chill channel. There's still some kind of some fuck shit and messy shit, but still, this was a Pop Your Shit Sunday, the Pop Your Shit podcast. But I do have a podcast that I'm gonna do on this channel called the Bad Habits Podcast. I do have another channel that is called the Bad Habits Podcast, and I'm gonna simulcast to both channels. But I do have something called the Bad Habits Podcast. I'm gonna start that. I hope y'all will be a part of that. Y'all invited. You're all invited. Oh, you're in the dog channel? Okay. You're in the dog channel. I appreciate that, Jay Savage. You're in the dog of content. Oh, that dog is a mean motherfucker. And that is me. I am him. But anyway, yeah, so the Bad Habits Podcast, and you'll see it. It'll be titled. You'll see if you see the Bad Habits Podcast, the dog of content, Ivan G Worldwide, it's me. I'm just doing different shit. I just do that. I'm a creator at heart. Oh yeah, me and my partners here, primarily me, we're working on B movies. B movies. Not big time blockbuster movies, but B movies. Like if you ever watch Tubi or Full Moon, because I'm an old grindhouse horror movie guy like Puppet Master or Subspecies or Chud. Those are the movies I watch, and I want to make those type of movies. So if you're ever in this area and you want to be on a B movie, which is a straight to streaming movie, if we're working a project, you could be in it. You could play a fucking waitress, a bus driver, or a Uber driver, or whatever. We ain't tripping. But if we're working on a project and you're interested, I'll put it out there. But like I said, we're working on B straight to streaming, not straight to video. Fuck that. It's straight to streaming movies. Me, I'm working the horror and sci-fi B movies. That's what I do. That's my interest. I'm not interested in dramas and all that other shit. I'm into grindhouse horror and B movie, grindhouse horror and sci-fi movies. All that other shit can take a flight. I'm not trying to tell a story. I'm trying to entertain through horror and sci-fi. That's where I come from. That's what I grew up watching. Like I said, Puppet Master, Subspecies, whatever like that. But yeah, we're working. We're doing B movies straight to streaming, Tubi, Full Moon features, and that's it. And hopefully, like I said, if you're interested And if you're in this area and we're working a project, and I'm gonna put a movie we recently did that was done, that was put on YouTube a month ago now. It's been a month. I'm gonna put the link in my description on my page, and you can go there and see that. It was a short film, about 30 minutes, called Strange Strangers. Or if you can check it out on 2020 Visuals, do that. But I'm gonna put the link on my page description. But like I said, that's where I'm headed. That's my vision. That's it. I'm not trying to do, I like coming on here and chopping it up with y'all, man. I like that. I like that. And I'm gonna keep doing that. But like I said, Ivan G Worldwide, the Bad Habits podcast will initiate on right here on Ivan G Worldwide. Don't forget the Dog of Content, as well as the Bad Habits podcast channel. So I can multi-stream to all of them. But anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all, man, coming in here and kicking it with your boy Ivan G. Continue to do so. Support me. I will support you. I'm not on YouTube a lot, but those that support me, I will come on YouTube and support you fully. I will do that. That's my guarantee. That's my promise. That's my word. What's up? What's happening? What it is? What it do? This is Ivan G Worldwide, the Dog of Content, Bad Habits Podcast, and I'm out. I'll see y'all next time, y'all.